Hey, this is Chris, but my friends call me Stones. Thanks for checking out my channel, and thanks for checking out my latest video. It's been a while. It's been a while because my car broke down exactly 2 weeks ago as of today, and I had it towed to the shop that I normally does all my work on my car, and they were just backed up, and it was in the shop for 12 days. So I had no other choice because I had it towed there and I couldn't move it. And I had no choice but to leave it there until they were finished with the work. So I really couldn't source, I really couldn't go anywhere. I barely got to the grocery store, barely got to my packages, to the post office. Thankfully, I have a 2 to 3 day handling time on all my listings. So instead of going to the post office every day, I was going to the post office like every other day or every 3 days, just because of that situation. But I'm back in my car now, went out to the Goodwill outlet and bought everything you see here for $11 in it, some really good stuff. Now, 2 weeks ago, when my car broke down, I happened to have I actually went to the Goodwill outlet as well, before it broke down, and had discovered that they completely changed how they're doing the rotation of the bins. They actually added bins, actually added 4 more bins, 5 more bins, something like that. And they changed how they do the rotation because of those added bins. And I kind of like it because not only is more product coming out onto the floor, but it forces all the regulars to split up a little bit more because we can't get to everything at one time. So if I go to a bin, I might be competing with 3 other people instead of 5 other people or 6 other people. So it gives you a better opportunity to find some stuff before other people grab it. But to be honest with you, I don't think anybody would grab this stuff because this stuff was passed over. This is the stuff I pulled not because I got to the bin first. This was stuff that was left there, that was still there once I got to that bin and was looking through it. So $11, they charge $1.20 per pound. Let's look at some of the stuff really quick. Happy Meal toys, I've talked about these before. I pick these up, everybody passes these up. I throw them in a big box in my basement. And once I get 200 of them, I just sold recently 200 of them for $175 free shipping. With the cost of these items, the shipping, the fees, I made just under $100 profit on that. I do the same thing with Pez. I can sell 100 Pez used in used condition for about $65 free shipping. Some little knickknacks, I don't know what that is. A little transformer, post-it notes for personal use, deck of cards, I thought that was cool. I don't know what these are. I tried looking them up as I was waiting for the bins to be rotated. And the first time I used the Google Lens, it told me they were the Rescue Heroes. Well, these are definitely not Rescue Heroes because Rescue Heroes, I think, are like 12 inches tall. And these are very small. And then Google Lens told me that they were Imaginext, and they're not Imaginext either. They're too small to be Imaginext. Rubber ducks, been picking these up for Troy over at Mountain Man Treasure. If you watch his channel, he sells these and gives the profits to the Gary Sinise Foundation, which goes to wounded vets, wounded warriors, that type of thing. I've sent him 3 packages now of rubber ducks I've pulled out of the Goodwill bins, and I have another one going out today. I actually printed the label, but I didn't seal it up because I was hoping to find more, and I found more. Spider-Man, those are birthday party favors. I thought that was kind of cool. It's from the Spider-Man 3 movie. Thought maybe somebody might want those, maybe. So here we go, Bible Man VHS. I know Bible Man, I know VeggieTales. I used to work at a Christian bookstore for about 5 years, and I was the supervisor in the music department, which we also oversaw all the movies and VHS and stuff like that as well. So Bible Man, if you know, it's Willie Ames. He was the actor that was in Charles in Charge and 8 is Enough. He's Christian, just like Kirk Cameron, Candace Cameron. All those 80s kids, 80s actors became really serious evangelical Christians, and they're doing things like this. And the Bible Man series, when they switched everything to DVD, they didn't put some of these older episodes on DVD. They just continued on with the newer episodes. So some of these you can only get on VHS. Now, when I looked these up, the Silencing the Gossip Queen isn't really rare. It's maybe worth 10 bucks. But this 6 Lives of the Fiddler, there's only one copy on eBay, and they want $50 for it. Now, I don't think it's worth that much. Now, this big book is not available whatsoever on eBay. So I might lot these up, try to sell all of them for 50. Who knows? I don't know. And then here we go. This is one of the scores of the day. These are Generation 1 vintage My Little Pony. And I was pulling them out. Nobody else seemed to be interested in them. Now, people might have been fooled and thought they were maybe newer ones. But once I grabbed one, I knew it was Generation 1 because the Generation 1 are really rubbery. You can like squeeze them. And if I can get it on camera, they'll say made in Hong Kong right there. You can see that on the foot on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, made in Hong Kong. Generation 1 was made in Hong Kong, and they're squeezable. It's kind of cold out here, so they've stiffened up a little bit. But some of these are worth only $5-10 bucks. Now I'm familiar with these because I bought a huge collection about 4 or 5 years ago at a yard sale and sold them the whole collection for some really good money. Now I'm very familiar with the normal My Little Pony horses. They have the Pegasus, the unicorns, I mean, and then there's the Pegasus, which are unicorns with wings. But I'd never seen these before, and I was surprised in their value. This is a camel, and this is butterscotch, or excuse me, yeah, this is camel. This is butterscotch, the giraffe. Now, these are a little rough in condition. You can tell the tails have been frayed. Probably worth about 15 bucks a piece, maybe as much as $20 on those. Now, these were the big find. This is SoundForge. It's a digital audio editing system for Windows. It is an older version. This version, if you have the newer version, it's worth like $200. This older version, copies of it in used condition, have sold for $25 or so, plus shipping. There are no current copies available on eBay right now. Plus, this is a brand new sealed version. So, again, brand new versus used, double the value. If you have the only one, you can double that again. So I'm thinking at least $75 on that copy, maybe more. And this Adobe PageMaker 6.5 Plus for the Macintosh. There are no active listings right now on eBay. The last one sold for $100 plus shipping. It was also in new condition. Because I have the only one, I might bump that price up to $125, maybe $150. So everything being said here, I don't know. Easily 200, we'll say 300, 350. We'll say $350 conservatively for all this. And that's going to put a nice dent in those car repairs because that was expensive. Thanks for checking out. Talk to you soon.